Hello everyone, welcome to next Selenium tutorial. So today we are going to talk about the next Selenium WebDrivers locators, that is link text and partial link text. So we have already seen other locators like ID, name, class name and tag name. And the next locator is link text and partial link text, right? So like how the tag name locator is very less used in Selenium WebDriver. In the same way, this link text and partial link text also very less used in Selenium WebDriver. Though it has a powerful mechanism to identify the link text and partial link text, it is very less used because some of the people, whether they are experienced or they're fresher, they stick to one or the other way the particular locating strategy to use it. So in that case, what will happen, these locators are very less used. So today we are going to talk about how we can utilize these locators and what are the disadvantages that it has. So these two things we are going to see, and where we cannot use this link text and partial link text even though the provided link has it, right? So some of the links we cannot use it, isn't it? So we are going to see all these things and the different exceptions that when we will get it, right? So let's get into action. So let's take this particular website. So in this website we can see this is a forgot user password, right? This is a link, and you can see over here that orange hrminc, this is also a link. So let's see. So mostly in any website, if you take, the links appears in the anchor tag, isn't it? So the same way, this link also appears in the anchor tag, and what is the link it has to navigate, and the display text, right? The same way, if you take this particular other url also, this is also having that the particular link for that, and the display text, right? So these are the things that involves in here, right? So when we have to go for your link text and when we have to go for a partial link text, right? So let's get into action now, where how we can use it. So I have already explained so what is the id and name, class name and tag name. So how we have to use it using the same orange hr website. So let's reuse some of the codes over here, how to save the time, right? So here I'm going to use the Chrome driver, and so I have initialized Chrome web browser, that's Chrome driver, and maximizing the browser, and we have given 10 seconds of implicit wait. And same way we are going to launch the web browser using the get method, right? So these are the steps initially we have given. Now, so let's take first a link text. Okay, so how we can locate a particular link text in a web page using the link text. So let's locate this particular web element using the link text. Thus, forgot your password, right? Let me take this particular copy from here, and then over here we can give like driver dot find element by. So here the locating strategy that Selenium provides is 8 different locators it provides. So in that link text also one of the locators, right? So you can see over here the exact text to match again. So when you going for your link text, the display text what you are giving, it should exactly match. Not even a space should be left over, or any text should be left over if you are going for a link text. So first thing you have to consider is it should be an exact match, and second thing is it's a case sensitive, right? So we should not forget about these two things when you are going for your link text locator, right? So that's why I just copied it from forgot your password, right? So from the website itself, and what you wanted to do on this website link, right? So let's save it into a web element, because any find element method will give web element as a return element, and this is going to be forgot link, right? Let's import this because we have not imported Selenium, right? So what I wanted to do on this, so I want to click on this particular link. So just take this forgot link and plus click. That's all. Finally, I want to close the driver, right? So this is the actual steps. This is it. Okay. So let's try running this. So what will happen? Right? It has to click on the forgot password link. So and it is launching the URL orange HRM. So and if you see it has clicked, right? Let's wait for some time so that we can clearly see what happens. So why I'm giving try within try catch block? Because the thread dot sleep I'm going to give. So we have to handle the exception whatever it is giving. So just for the sake of sleep, thread dot sleep. We have to let me give 5 seconds and then close the browser. Okay. Let's try again. It was very quick enough to click on that forgot for password link. So that's why I just given some wait time to see whether it's clicked or not. Right. So see, it is coming to your forgot your password link. Right, you can see clearly see it has clicked on that forgot password your password link, and it has navigated to your that particular link to reset. Right. So that's the this is the step actually involved in link text. Let's see what happens when you are giving something which is we have discussed, right? It should be exact match. If even a single character miss also, it will not match it. And if it's a case sensitive, right? Let's see these two scenarios how it works. Let me just remove the last character and let's try running it. So let's see what is the exception it throws. Right, let us see here. See here. So it is giving exception in thread main, that is org OpenQA Selenium no such element exception. So no such element, unable to locate the element. What is the method it tried? Link text. What is the selector it is used? Forgot your password without that question exclamation symbol. Right. So this is the actually what we have discussed. It should be exact match. You should not leave anything on this. That's why it couldn't identify, right? So that is the first case we have discussed, and second thing is it's a case sensitive, right? Let's use instead of uppercase lowercase forgot, right? Let's see what happens in this case. So it will wait for some more time, and it will throw the same no such element exception, right? So this is actually, so when we are going for any locating strategy in WebDriver, right? We should know exactly what is the preconditions that we have to use when we are going for any such locators, right? We can see the same no such element exception. See over here, it is using the lowercase, isn't it? Forgot. So even this is the two different conditions that we should know when we are going for such kind of locators, right? Link text, right? And then let's move on to partial link text. Okay, so this is a link text, and let's go for partial link text. Partial link text. So same condition applies, but what is the case over here, right? Even if you have given the partial link text as it's same, it's a case sensitive, but it's a partial link text, right? So even if you're part of this complete text, if you give something also, it will find the match, and it will return the first occurrence of it, right? So that is the difference actually between these two link text and the partial link text, right? Let's use the same, but the locating strategy we have to uh, make the change. It's a partial link text, isn't it? See, it's a partial link text. Let us use it as a partial link, right? So it should be partial link text. Let's comment this part as of now. So it is not required. We have already seen it, right? So this is the case. Let's see. So what happens? Even if you are giving full text also, it will work. This partial link text, right? Let's see with the full link text what will happen. So it has to click on forgot your password, right? So see it is clicked on it. So if you are using either link test or partial link test giving the full text, it will work. There will not be harm, right? Let's see. Let's give some partial text like this, right? Just we have given just forgot. It's a partial link text as right. So it actually finds it and it will click on that. You can see over here, right? So it came to the forgot your password at that page. It came because we have given just forgot. And even if you are giving just a first letter, right? Even that also will work. Right? It is a forgot for it's a partial link text, right? Any text, even one text is also fine. So remember, it will always gives the see even with a single character also it worked. It returns the first element. Let us give some space. Let's see. Actually, I didn't try this whether if you are giving space whether that will work or not actually. So let's try giving this. What will happen because it has the space. So just on tester's point of view, right? What will happen if you give like this? So just I'm trying that. What will happen? Say it is clicked, right? Anything which is present in your uh, like that display text, it worked, right? But do remember that it returns the first occurrence which matches it, right? And it's actually case sensitive one. So let's give this with a lawyer case. What will happen? It should throw no such element exception, right? So how it happens for link text, the same way here also it actually should appear such that no such element exception should appear here. It's with the lowercase, right? It's not clicking on it. It just keep looking whether that link is present or not, right? And then finally it will end. So it is actually stop. We can see no such element exception. So in any case, any given case, it's a case sensitive. So we should not forget about that, right? So we have seen this no such element exception, isn't it? Right. So this is actually two different locators that Selenium provides us. So wherever it is possible, try using this actually. So and one more case, what we can try over here, right? So we can use find elements and let us see. So how many links are present with this particular text? So that case we can actually find out right number of links are present in your one particular page, and you can find out whether how many broken links are there. So these are kind of interview questions that we may get, right? So let's see whether this partial link text works with this find elements, how many elements it is returning. But this find elements list of web element it returns. So let's try that. So it's a web element already it is there. List of web elements. So we have to import this list from Java utility, and it should not click on this particular thing because it's a list. We have to particularly specify which one we have to try to click on it. Right, a partial link text dot get of 0. This is where I wanted to click on it. And before to that, I just wanted to see how many links are there with forgot, right? So for that, what we have to do, take the same and let's print on it into the console. Partial link text dot it provides size method, right? So this will return the number of links in the page, isn't it? Let's try running this. This is also like kind of another scenario that you can use it using your link text or partial link text. So if you want to see complete text, exact text match, how many links are there, then you can use link text. Otherwise, you can go for partial link text, whether this partial link text is present or not. So it is clicked on it, right, with the partial link text with find elements, where we have used this partial link text and see whether how many links are there. Where it is a console, we can see, right, so one link is present, so it returned one link because in this page we don't have much links with that text, so it has returned only one, right? So these are the different ways that we can use link text and partial link text. So same you can use for your link text as well. There will not be any harm in that actually. Same actually, instead of partial link text, you can use the link text. So this will be like returning what exactly what we have seen here, right? So this is a complete demonstration against your link text and partial link text locators. Let's see some of the disadvantages that these two has, right? So the first one, right? What is the disadvantage I can see? Image links cannot be used in this. So whatever the web page you will see over here, right? So any web page can have links in your anchor tag or img tag, isn't it? Though, right? In this page only, let's see. Now, few are there. You can see six links, right? But we can see display text as one and two. But where are those four? So these are the those four. So one, two, three, four. These are the image links, but this doesn't have any display text. But link text and partial link text will work based on the display text, isn't it? So if want to use your locators link text and partial link text into any against your image links, we cannot use that, isn't it? See over here, so these are the four different things. This doesn't have any link display text, isn't it? So it's a image link, you can see over here, right? So and this is also everything is a image link. So for these image links we cannot use this link text and partial link text locators, right? So that's the first disadvantages that this link text and this locators has. And if it has a multiple links, right, so how we have used over here, this is the find element, this will return the exact match. If it has the multiple links in same text, so in that case we cannot directly use it, so we have to use this find elements, get exactly which one you wanted to work with, right? So in that case it does, we need some extra effort from these locators, right? So that's also one of the disadvantages. And these locators, right, so these two are like case sensitive, like we have seen, right? If you are using case insensitive kind of a text, it was throwing no such element exception, right? So in that case what will happen, this is the case sensitive, you have to give exactly how it is, right? Whether it's a partial link text or link text, it should be like exactly same. You cannot use it like kind of a lowercase or uppercase, right? And so the last two are one of the most crucial one that you should know, like this selection strategies based on link text and partial link text have drawbacks in that they only work with link elements. So these locators, right, only work with link elements. You cannot use it with any other elements like tables or your input or your radio button checkbox or something like that. We cannot use at all. It works only with display text, which has the anchor check. It's and has a link. Even it will not work with image link, right? So that is the one major disadvantages with these locators. And the very crucial one is additionally they call down to XPath selectors internally in WebDriver, right? So whatever you give over here, right, so you can just plainly you can give like this, but internally what will happen, it will frame XPath using this text whatever you are giving, isn't it? So what will happen in that case, so XPath is one of the most slowest locator strategy that Selenium WebDriver has. So what will happen directly, if you are using it, will take, it will consume less time compared to using these locators. What will happen, this will take some more time to frame your XPath and then it will try to find out. right? So this is one of the time consuming thing to use your link text and partial link text, right? So whenever you are going for these link text and these two locators, right, just consider these drawbacks. If you are dealing only with your link text and right, then you can go for it. But if you are having some other things, right, you can just directly use id other locators like id. So those are faster than these, right? So these are the different disadvantages that this link text has, right? So I hope this lesson and demo was like useful for you. And if you like my video, please give thumbs up, and if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, guys.